fraud, scam. There is a lot of fraud, there's a lot of scam these days worldwide, especially in Uganda with our youth. Even the old people have succumbed, have been affected by fraud that involves all sorts of gambling, betting. It is very logical. It is a trick for someone to know that betting is scam, that betting is fraud, intentional deception. Bet small with 1 shilling and win with over 1,250%. That is a lie. You can never win money just like that. Risking too much money for uncertain outcome. Now, this is logical. It is a trick, very hard for very many of us to understand. It is very unfortunate. Why? In the Bible, the book of Proverbs, chapter 13, verse 11, it teaches us that wealth gained hastily will dwindle, but whoever gathers little by little will increase it. In other words, gambling, betting is a get rich quick scheme, which is a lie. There is no wealth that comes very quickly, just the way gambling tells us. Therefore, gambling is bad. Betting is bad. Why? Because in the Bible, the book of 1 Timothy chapter 6 verse 10, for the love of money is the cause of all evil. Desire to get rich quickly leads to sin other than God. And in the book of Romans chapter 6 verse 23, you remember that the wages of sin is death. Therefore, sin is bad. My friends, gambling, betting is bad because in the Bible, the book of Luke, chapter 12, verse 48, talks about stewardship, managing resources very well. And gambling is a poor stewardship of God's given gifts. Why? Turning God's given gifts, money, over to chance. Still in the Bible, the book of Ephesians, chapter 4, verse 28, talks about work ethic, earning money through honest labor and hard work. This discourages something for nothing, whereby you place your stake of a given amount and at the end you win nothing. That is where the lie is. That is where the scam is. In other words, you can never get rich quickly the way gambling, the way betting is lying to us. Some of us would be very, very far by now, but we have backslid and we have gone back to begin from zero. This has delayed our destiny. Therefore, my friends, gambling, betting is very, very bad.